Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for episode 19 of season 4 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. In the last episode, Mace sacrificed himself to save the team and get everybody out of this situation. And even though it is in the framework, if you die in the game, you die in real life. And of course, that is exactly what happened. In the framework, though, we got a surprise little reunion with Trip and a whole other bunch of stuff that we saw unravel and unfold there. And I'm just excited to see where we go next. So let's get ready to hop in. If you want to see the full reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon or become a member of the channel, get you access as well. It is a watch along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up the time codes for actually the entire episode. Over there, you get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote on movies or react to each month. It's just a great way to support the channel, help us do the things we do over here. But at the end of the day, really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. To least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because it really helps these videos out. Huge shout out to the team over at Prepper for helping me edit down these highlights for you guys here on YouTube. And with that all said out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into episode 19, All the Madam's Men. Here we go. Oh my goodness.
The Patriot has been killed. And while this is a cause for celebration, one must never forget that danger can lurk around any.
I was just reading all the little lines scrolling across the bottom here, but Daisy has reawakened. Let's go, May!
Try to keep up while you recover.
Damn. Meet S.H.I.E.L.D!
Where to next? Elevator to the garage. Cover me.
I've always wanted to do that. Run across the top of the cubicles.
Come on.
Oh, that was a little goofy though. Uh-oh.
No matter the circumstance, none of you can escape your true nature. You, the warrior, Mack, the protector.
And me, what, I don't make the list?
Get fucked, you bitch. Just had to slink out of there for a minute. Oh, wait a shit. She could very easily just unplug May.
I did not think it possible.
I completely forgot about him.
It is not. Agent May has begun to question the narrative she was programmed with.
How very human of her. Then I will uncomplicate it for you.
Well, he can't.
What have you done to me? Why can I not kill her?
Because I built you. The same parameters that limit me must also limit you. My primary directive requires me to protect these people.
Oh, well, there we go. She can't unplug them.
If they become a direct threat to the framework, then they no longer require protection. And there are already 2 agents that fall into this category.
But not all of them.
The inhuman.
So now their deaths are required and easily achievable. I simply need you to find them.
With pleasure.
And sought to turn our country.
Oh, fuck yeah. Shut up.
Anyone else getting sick of this propaganda crap?
It's like sipping poison. A little bit every day. You don't even notice till it kills you.
I like that.
So why exactly did you help me? Last time I checked, you weren't really rooting for Team Inhuman.
Seeing that building collapse on the Patriot,
Oh, that's how she finds out.
I know what he meant to the resistance.
No, you don't. It's a little more complicated than that.
Mourn later. Right now, I need your head in the game.
I'm trying. I'm still feeling the after effects of the Terrigen. It's a hangover made of bees.
What I don't get is how you can control your power so quickly.
I've had practice.
What the hell does that mean?
It means, you know what, I'm not gonna go there. Just...
I don't have the energy to explain this. Just keep walking.
Confident that she'll regain consciousness, sir.
Will she walk?
We're still determining the extent of the nerve damage, but there are exciting...
Can't she just rewrite her own back? Well, I mean, she's not in there to do anything about that, so they don't know. It's still just reality to them.
They've made us look weak.
I can't have that.
So what are you going to do about it?
Send a message to the people. Betrayal will not be tolerated.
That's my son.
Dude, fuck off.
But in the meantime, you have an obligation to lead the new head of Aida.
Oh my God. What is this nightmare? What have they done to you, Fitz? That's my boy.
Mr. Bakshi here to see you.
I'm glad they actually got him to come back as a little guest appearance rather than just a name drop.
I would love to see her on the show tonight. Her charming visage could really drum up sympathies for the cause. People like to see their leaders unshaken after an attack.
I said no.
Of course, we can use archival footage, placate the public. They'll never know the difference.
Well, no, I don't want the public placated. I want them afraid.
We can now exclusively confirm the identities of the terrorists.
Oh no.
This woman, known by the alias S.H.I.E.L.D, is a member of the Inhumans First movement. Her accomplice, Melinda May, colluded with the Patriot.
God damn it, man.
We are asking you, the public, to do your civic duty and help bring these killers to justice.
If they can get back here, we are one Fitz away from having the entire OG crew.
Yeah, but if Hydra finds her before I do, they'll march her into a public square and put a bullet in her head.
Hey, it's not in front of my daughter.
Like it or not, this is the reality we live in.
He's got a point, especially when you're on this side of it. I don't think it really behooves you much to sugarcoat anything.
The guy on the TV said she was dangerous.
The news is controlled by Hydra. Just trying to pay any attention to that, okay?
I'm gathering a team to search for S.H.I.E.L.D.
These files look familiar.
The smart move is to wait for her to reach out.
Look, this isn't your wheelhouse. Sure, you're a good school teacher, but you're a school teacher.
Someone once thought I could be more than that. I had a chance to join S.H.I.E.L.D. A man showed up when I was fresh out of school.
I don't have time for a history lesson.
I said no.
The hand. The hand on the chest.
Don't let emotion cloud your judgment.
That's not what's going on
Ooh, this is an interesting conversation with so many layers.
But it seemed like too much responsibility. I didn't want to shoulder it, but now I think maybe I should have.
here. Well, when I got that offer, I took it. I was serving time. Arson. First degree.
Oh, and S.H.I.E.L.D. showed up.
That's when someone came to me.
A S.H.I.E.L.D. agent? What was his name?
She laughed that you assumed there was a guy. Her name was Victoria Hand.
Wow. Damn. Huh. Just imagine what could have been different if Victoria found him instead of Garrett. But then again, he ended up being the reason she died. He killed her. The ironies are everywhere. What the? Oh no, shit. I forgot. Their faces are all over the,
Starstruck.
She's like, please just be racist.
Oh, no. This is quantum energy manipulation. Darkhold tech.
Lovely.
I think I know where the machine is being built. Can we take the Quinjet on a recon mission?
Nobody here to tell us no.
Let's go.
Get out of here.
We are friends of the Resistance. We weren't followed. We were careful.
Not careful enough.
Movement! Have contact!
Oh, God. This guy. Oh, nice. Sent the grenade right back at him. Let's go.
Take a breath. What's going on?
One of our field agents just called in. Said he had made contact with someone.
Was it S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Could be her. Could be a trap.
Could be both.
Let's go check it out.
Now it's Coulson's turn to be the director again.
The Hydra bus should get us there in one piece.
You sure?
Yeah, somebody's got to step up.
Let's fucking go.
Mrs. Lee.
I love how everything eventually draws everybody back into their usual roles. Like Aida said, everybody just, their nature is unchanged despite their pasts.
I have to take off for a little bit to help S.H.I.E.L.D.
Can I help?
There's some busted walkie-talkies by the bunks over there. Maybe you can show the other kids how to fix a radio.
How long before Hydra busts down that door?
Not long. They'll call in an airstrike and sort through the rubble later.
Like what they do with the Patriot?
What I did. That airstrike was on my order.
Also Fitz's too.
You didn't know.
Doesn't change what I did.
You can't blame yourself for their lies. Once you learned the truth, you fought back.
That is terrible too, that she's turned her own team against itself. That Aida's manipulated them into destroying themselves.
Bakshi's expose worked.
You found them.
Tips from the public are pouring in. One of them looks legit.
I want to monitor the situation personally.
Hey, look who's logged back in.
If Project Looking Glass is completed, it won't matter.
Focus on what she needs, son. I'll put these traitors down for good.
Nice. God damn.
2 down.
Stop right there.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, May.
Not a good time to be holding guns on our allies. These wounds don't heal overnight, but for reasons I can't fully explain, I trust this woman.
Agent Triplet, come and look at this. Our overhead scans are showing a structure far more convoluted.
So you're saying it's denser?
Not denser, deeper.
So is he using like the rotational force of the planet to power it? Like getting deeper and closer to like the crust and the mantle and piercing through into all of that?
I guess this isn't where she's building the damn thing.
No, this is where she's building it, just not in this world. And now I know what it will do.
Oh, right. She was right, but it's on the other side. Oh, he's tried.
She's found a way to generate living matter, human tissue. She wants to make herself into a real person.
Yeah, she wants to be a real boy. She'll no longer be Pinocchio.
When I took those pictures, talk was they were about a week out from finishing the project.
And when was that?
About a week ago.
Shit. Of course.
The traitors escaped. We lost 7 agents.
I don't care if you have to send 100 agents to their death. I want them dead!
Jesus.
Don't you snap at me.
Oh, the way he recoiled.
I wanted you hysterical at every setback. I would have left you with your mother.
Oh, fuck off.
You were right. I can't show any weakness, which means I can't tolerate failure, even from my own father.
Interesting.
Welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D.
So the secret base is the base. Probably should have guessed that.
Been looking for this place for years.
It's funny. She could have just came here. Probably didn't think it'd be that easy.
We've been combing the streets looking for you.
I can take care of myself.
Let's go take a look at that body cam footage.
I'm gonna go talk to Simmons.
Agent Triplet are on a recon mission.
Trip? That's the best news I've heard in weeks.
No.
What'd you need to talk to her about?
It's not exactly...
She told me about the other world. Is that what you believe?
Yeah. And I need you to trust me. I know a way for us to get back home.
By us, you don't mean me.
What if we could use the looking glass machine to resurrect Ward? Give them bodies.
I'm glad you're safe, Daisy.
Damn, I know they're not real, but like, it's still like, ooh. I don't know, I feel like a knife got twisted all the same. Oh my God. Radcliffe is really paying for this, dude. Oh my God.
So do what you will. I've got nothing left to give. You'll be a disappointment to your son yet again.
I give him some credit for... Oh.
You know nothing about me or my son.
Oh my God.
Getting this footage out isn't enough to make up for what I did in Hydra, but it's a start.
Changing people's hearts and minds is great, but I know a way to destroy Hydra for good. Remember the place Simmons and I were trying to find? Radcliffe told me where to go, how to find it. This is the only chance to actually wake people up.
Maybe the only way to solve our problem is to solve their problem.
What does that mean?
We need a way to divide Hydra's forces. To save ourselves, we need to save the world.
Damn it. All right, so stakes are raised even more now. I'm gonna save them and us. Oh, shit. Yo. Oh, yo. Sorry, bud. We're hijacking your network.
But you were looking for some enemies of the state.
Oh, that little look from Daisy. As it goes, starting to feel like old times or real times.
If you think you can force me, S.H.I.E.L.D. Bakshi, to go on air and slander Hydra, I am the most trusted voice in journalism. Just put it in the teleprompter then.
Lovely. I guess she can't just wave a magic wand and make her body better in this world because such a drastic, unnatural change would shake the narrative here and start to break their hold.
I had my doubts about the project, but I finally see it. And your body will be stronger. I just have one request. Take me with you.
I hoped you'd say that.
No. No! I don't know what that would mean for him, but no.
Do I have something in my teeth?
Just I feel like we've done this before.
Deja vu happens to me all the time. I like to think it means I'm on the right track.
No, I like that.
No sign the Hydra's aware of us yet.
That'll change as soon as we start broadcasting. We're just gonna have to flip the switch and hope for the best.
We can do better than that.
What do you mean?
I'll keep the signal going, hold the fort as long as I can.
Oh, he's not real anyway, and now he's just like,
I would hate for you to think that I am anything like the Grant Ward you knew over there. Simmons said he was a real son of a bitch. Guessing things didn't end well. You get locked up?
Ward, I don't know what to say.
Hijacked by an alien, parasite, sucked the life out of, crushed skull, alien planet, lots of stuff, fun stuff.
After you're gone, do I get my sky back?
You were on autopilot before, it seems like.
Although she is Hydra, so...
Well, every relationship has its ups and downs.
For what it's worth, I didn't totally understand him until I met you. So I guess there was some good in him, and I hope that sky comes back to you.
What happened?
That got me, man.
Oh, just a little chat, Dr. Radcliffe.
Did he talk?
Not yet.
Good man.
No longer tolerate failure.
No, but he did slip up.
Wait, what?
Actually, they had something through the air vent, so... Proof they were conspiring. We just have to get the truth out of it.
Shit.
The man's prepared to die.
Well, then we give him a reason to live.
Oh, Project Looking Glass. He could go back.
Let's get out of here.
Leverage his willingness to live instead.
Patriot would have been proud of what we did today.
I want to know. Oh, we haven't done it yet. Okay, good.
We're going to show you what really happened. This footage was taken from the body cam of a high-level Hydra operative. Hydra used this enlightenment center to brainwash anyone who dared to question them. There are more of us than there are of them. And now that we know the truth, we have a choice to make. We all have the opportunity to be patriots.
No.
There are people outside.
The start, founded by the Nazis.
No, they're not Hydra. I think they're here to help us fight.
Oh, shit. Let's go.
I really do believe that together we can accomplish anything. Because the truth is, my name is Phil Coulson. And I'm an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh, fuck off. Fuck you, Hydra. Fuck you. Oh, god damn. Whew. That was good. That was some good shit. You and your fucking test tube vodka.
I've uploaded the final specifications for the machine.
We have located the two agents threatening the framework.
God damn
They're
it.
aboard a S.H.I.E.L.D. jet. Once we get a lock on it, my men have orders to shoot it down.
God damn it, dude. This was an amazing episode. Just seeing this dynamic between Fitz and his father it's just unsettling and sad to see how that's just how much that has like shifted his perspective in this world and turned him into this fucking Hydra mouthpiece. Like they said, at the core, he's a romantic. At the core, they're all these things. And because we just took that focus from Jemma and put it on someone else, and that someone else is the leader of Hydra, he's gone full bore into all of that. I mean, that's kind of the truth of it. And that's kind of what I was saying. Like, you know, you just have to take that thing and that potential and that focus and point it in another direction. Again, I got to commend Radcliffe for putting up with all this as long as he has. And through all that he has had at this point, especially after Agnes, like he said, he doesn't really have anything to live for, so do it, whatever. So now, though, he's knowing that his real body is dead on the outside, they're going to use this machine, which Aida wants to use to give herself a human, full body. There's no more programming. There's no more restrictions. There's no more protocols. She will be truly real. We got there eventually, but that was initially what I thought her first plan was. But we finally are on our path there. What I don't understand or know what's going to happen is where Fitz was like, take me with you. He already has a body on the other side. How would that work? Would we just take his consciousness into the other world or will he I don't know. I really don't know. Can we use this because I guess the offer, because I got a little distracted, to now get the truth out of Radcliffe is not to threaten his life, but to offer him life. I assume that's where they're going to take that. You know, where he's dead and his body's died and is done on the other side, they can make him a new body that he can then inhabit and go into the real world alive and well, given a second life, a second go around. And if that's possible for him, could this be an avenue to bring Tripp back, or this ward back for that matter, into the real world? I don't know that they will, because I do find it fascinating. The more we learn about what was changed in Ward's world here, he was never found by Garrett. He was found by Hand, and she raised him to be actually a good S.H.I.E.L.D. agent. Because as much of a stickler as she was by the book when it came to S.H.I.E.L.D. It's just ironic and it's poetic and all in the same thing, because a different path, and he was the person that killed her. So like, it's just wild how this world has been framed and worked, and just seeing the team come back together. And you know, we're missing Fitz, man. We have the whole crew but Fitz. Fitz again being my favorite character in the show. It is wild to me seeing him in this role, playing a wholly different thing, and seeing how Iain is just taking that and running with it. Because it's as much as it is painful, it's fun to watch. It is some good fucking TV. This whole season has been phenomenal. I mean, the whole show has, but this whole season has been something else, man. And I still don't know, like, what's the conclusion going to be? Like, what's the end game going to be for all of this? And I don't know, dude. Getting, like, them to kind of settle into their thing, because, like she said, too, like Aida said, no matter what she did, what she changed, they eventually found their way back to their original cores. May's back with them. Mack is there as well. And then everything else is just kind of culminated together. And now Coulson, despite everything, has now stepped up to be the current director of S.H.I.E.L.D., taking Jeffrey's place in this world, the Patriot's place. And this little broadcast was so good and so cathartic, because just seeing everybody fall back into place and even having this nice moment with an unhampered Ward was just weirdly beautiful and tragic all the same. Because even Grant on the other side, despite his origins and upbringing and how fucked up he was, he did care for Daisy. And that stays true in this world as well. That was the constant, was that they still found each other, and he still fell in love with her. And that's all he wants in the end is her. But then she's just longing for this other world, to go back to the real world. And then he's just worried about the questions of that, of letting her go. And then the uncertainty of, one, what will happen to him, and two, is if she leaves, will his Sky, the one that was just autopiloting through all of this, return? And also what's going to happen with what's-his-nuts on the outside too, where he's got his restrictions, where he can't, you know, just kill Coulson like he wants to, or May like he wants to, because she built him this fake body with his mind in a jar. You know, she says she'll follow through on it. And then what then? Will he get his body? And who's to say she won't give him a body and then immediately terminate him because she can? I'm really interested to see where this is going. But I love that there's this idea, because it plays on the fact that perception is reality and all this. And that regardless of how we view it or whatever, how Jemma views it and how distant she tries to be with all of this, these entities in here believe it's real. They have their own autonomy, and whether or not they are actually souls summoned into this framework by the Darkhold, because a lot of them seem to be deceased peoples, who's to say that's not actually their souls given another chance at life or something like that? We know this is Darkhold technology, and that's also what they're building with this device, with this looking glass machine. There's a lot of open air when it comes to where and how and what they can do with all of this. But because of that, because of the reality of the situation they have here and how protected the gateway out is, they were like, okay, what we need to do is divide Hydra's attention. So to do that, we need to save this world too. So they're taking this stand to save this world on its own terms, to wake its people up to the illusion, the veil that is pulled over their eyes here, and dismantle Hydra's lies to destabilize their control over the people here. That should hopefully distract them enough to at least weaken the defenses at the exit point they need to get to. But now, if they do get Radcliffe to spill the beans, they're probably going to be ready and waiting for them either way. So I don't know, man. I'm really, really excited to see where this goes and how this story eventually starts to reach its climax, because it just continues to, like, every episode, it changes, evolves, escalates, the stakes rise, and the goalposts always moving, and it's always exciting to watch it move. It's getting wilder and wilder the more it goes on. But guys, that's all I got for this one. Gonna pass it off to you. Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If it did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, get you access as well. And speaking of before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Benny, Share, Your Course, God, Robert, Guiano, Jeffrey L, Jake Cottrell, Eric Official, Casey Wood, Russell Crocker, Watchtower, Domi, and Gregory Toner. Thank you guys so much for continued support. But that's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.